Robyn, coming from Papua New Guinea, what advice would you have for students from Papua New Guinea or from other parts of the Pacific Islands when they come to study at the School of Government?
Well, Graham, firstly, my advice to students from Papua New Guinea as well as Pacific Island countries would be the relationship, the open relationship that we have with the lecturers. Because back home in my country, like Papua New Guinea, we don't openly address our lecturers by their first names, and that is something that I see as a barrier in the general learning when we are in universities. Meaning we don't freely have access to them physically because there is this mentality of them being seen as very big people and we as students. But in here, the relationship is so close. We call our lecturers by name, and that makes us feel close and have access to our lecturers that easy. Yeah, so my advice would be to maintain that relationship with the lecturers in order to access more information that they need to enrich them in their studies here.
Oh, good. And so we're talking about speaking up. Now, are you talking about speaking up in class or speaking up outside of class? What adjustments have you made so that you can speak more openly to your lecturers?
For speaking up in classes, I'd prefer sitting in front because I'm an international student, and I also prefer sitting amongst students from here, where it makes us feel at home a bit, because I've experienced that when I sit amongst my just international students, I don't feel open to speak up in class. But when I'm with my Kiwi students here, there is this mix and exchange of information, and that enables me to speak up during class.
Robyn, when you're here, you get a chance to network. And I'm wondering what experience you've had and what tips you've got for new students when they come to Wellington. What should they do outside of the classroom to network more widely?
Well, as an international student, I've realized that under the Victoria International Leadership Program, that is one of the best ways to network, because outside of class, we don't only network with students from the School of Government, for my case, but I also network with students from other disciplines or other fields. And the Victoria International Leadership Program is one of the networking avenues that I've found. And I have got myself engaged in seminars or conferences that they've organized through the VILP. And I have made a lot of friends, and I've also learned a lot of new things, especially through the conferences and the seminars that conducted. And the reflections that we provide helps us build our skills outside of the classroom via networking and meeting new friends and other people, and also students from other countries as well. Aside from the VILP, I think on Blackboard or the Victoria homepage, there's quite a number of conferences and meetings outside of VILP that are displayed, and I encourage students who come from Pacific Islands or other countries aside from New Zealand to make use of those seminars, because these are presented by, some of the seminars are presented by diplomats who are based here, and also speakers who fly in from some I can remember from UK and Australia, who come and give a talk on just general issues like globalization, trade, investment, climate change.
Yeah, Victoria is a good location for all of that. So this idea of networking outside the classroom is a really, really important tip. Thank you.
You really need to schedule some time to attend some events and do things that might be interest you. And the first thing could be just get to know New Zealand a bit more. I mean, that's important when you're international. You are not familiar with the system, then getting to know the system politically and culturally is really an advantage for you when you come back to your own country. You can share or academically you can do a comparative writing. And one of the things that I highly recommended is the Victoria International Leadership Program. If you come there, you will see that they offer a vast range of interest things that you can, that I'm sure that one of them would fit in with yours. And they also invite a lot of host speakers, people from different organizations, and a lot of activities that you can involve with different organizations in the city. And then from that very beginning connection, then it can develop further. For instance, when I was at the program, I volunteered for the VSA, and after that I got a job. It's just a short time, but I got a job. I got the connection after that. And of course, once you're in Wellington, just enjoy the nature, enjoy the people around. Invite your international friends, invite your Kiwi friends to do some free things. Go to meet up, 5 people with the same interest with you.